Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another unboxing video. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing a little haul that I did over the Christmas period. In today's video, we'll be unboxing 3 extra fine merino wool long sleeve turtleneck sweaters that I picked up from UNIQLO Australia. Yes, guys, one of my first of, I'm not going to say many, but my first of a few Christmas hauls that I did that we'll be unboxing today. But we'll get into that quite quickly. I just thought I'd like to mention, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have gotten a little bit sick. It is a little bit of a worry. I was going to go get tested for COVID as I have a little bit of a sore throat and a cough and I feel a little bit fatigued. But yeah, the COVID testing thing isn't open today on the 4th of January, so I have to wait till tomorrow. So I've taken work off today, and I'll probably have to take work off tomorrow unless I find out the results before my shift. So yeah, pretty good. Hopefully I'm okay though. Hopefully it's just a bit of a flu, but we will just have to wait and see. Anyway, to get my mind off of it so I don't stay in bed and just think about it all day, we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing. We're gonna be unboxing 3 long sleeve turtleneck merino wool sweaters. So the winter season is going to be coming up again. Currently it is summer in Australia, but eventually winter will kick around again, and I have been wanting to pick up some turtleneck sweaters for a while. I went to Lowe's actually, and it's over in that pile over there. I actually picked up some turtleneck t-shirts. They're going to be perfect for like spring, autumn, that type of vibe. But when it's really cold, I wanted some sweaters as well, just to wear, like really layer it up in those really colder days. So for winter, when it really kicks around, when it's really cold in Australia, I'm gonna be rocking these UNIQLO turtleneck sweaters that I picked up today and that I'll be unboxing today. Now I picked up 3 colors. I've picked up a gray in an extra large, I've picked up a black in an extra large, and just to give you like a comparison and also to give me a comparison as well, I've picked up a dark navy in a 2XL. Now I'm like 6'5", about 110 kilos. I'm just like quite a broad guy, so I wanted to see how an extra large compares to a 2XL. So I mean, I'll try on all the colors. When we unbox it, I'll try on the gray, the black, and the navy, but I just wanted to see which one will fit me better, whether it'll be the 2XL or the XL. Now, unfortunately, this item, the extra fine merino wool turtleneck long sleeve sweater, has sold out in a lot of the bigger sizes already on UNIQLO Australia. I know, it's summer, but it already sells out. It's a winter piece. It's really strange. Either way, hopefully the XL will fit me okay and the 2XL will just be a little bit bigger, but we won't find out until we unbox those pieces, guys. So let's get into it. Let's unbox these 3 sweaters and see how they all fit and see how they all look once I try them on. Oh, let's get into it, guys. So I'm not too worried about the XL not fitting me at all. I own a bunch of UNIQLO tees in both an extra large and a 2XL, so I just know that the 2XL is going to be a little bit more fitted than I know the XL is going to be a little bit more fitted than the 2XL. It should work out fine though. They're merino wool sweaters, so even if it's a little bit fitted, I mean, they're gonna stretch. I'll make them stretch. Okay, so we got my order confirmation there. Nothing too wild. Let's get them out. I was actually kind of surprised. I thought they were gonna be super thick, but they're not super thick, because they all fit in this one bag apparently. So we have the gray to start us off. You can see what the type of color the gray is. It's not very light. It is more of a darker gray there. Next we have, it's the XL, so it must be, yes, the black. It is machine washable according to the tag there, so we'll put the black down here. And that means, last but not least, right at the bottom, we're gonna have the 2XL in the dark navy there. Okay, awesome. Well, how I think that we're gonna go about this unboxing video from now is I will try on the gray to show you what the gray in an extra large looks like on me. I will then move on to the black in the extra large to show you how the black looks on me, then obviously the navy, and then I think last but not least I'll style maybe the black and the gray one with some outwear pieces to show you how that I'm going to wear them ideally in winter. I think that's the best way to go about it. So we'll put the black one off to the side. Oh, sorry, the navy one off to the side, black one off to the side. Let's dive in, open up this gray one, see what it looks like once I take it out of the bag, because I mean, we're not going to get a good idea unless I take it out of the bag. Oh no, I've got tape. Well, that tape's not coming off. Okay. Wow, it's really, really thin. Okay, so I initially thought this is going to be quite a thick sweater. No, the merino wool ones are super, super light. Yeah, you know, you guys can't see that. The camera's not that amazing. Not as good as the human eye, but it is super thin. I can actually see through it. So it's a very, very thin merino wool material. Obviously got the turtleneck at the top here and the tags extra fine merino wool. So there you go. I shouldn't have expected that it was going to be super thick because it's extra fine and thin. There we go. Okay, well, the only thing that we have left to do, guys, try it on. So let's see how the gray one looks in an XL. And well, here is the extra large, guys. I think the extra large is actually a really, really good size for me. This is exactly how I'm going to be wearing it if I'm not going to be styling it with an outwear piece. I'm going to be wearing, obviously, my A-League Studios stuff here and here. On the outside, I mean, that's the main thing there. I love the fit of it. It's not too wide, though, so we'll have to see how the XL compares. Because, yeah, if you're a little bit, you know, out this way instead of out that way, you might, yeah, it might be a different look. But luckily, I'm not too large outwards, mainly upwards. So I think the extra large is a really good fit. Comes down past my waistline. I mean, obviously, I can make it a little less tighter and have like it sitting more like that. But I think I do want it to be tighter and just going down past my waist as much as I can. The grey color looks really nice. I think I'm going to try and wear this with military green styled outwear pieces, like, you know, trench coats, all that type of jazz. I think grey is a really nice color, and look, I can honestly just wear it with black jeans and it works really, really well. With that, I'm sure I'm going to see a bunch of other people wearing this come the winter season, because I mean, I have this rule where every 30 years fashion gets recycled. So in the 2010s we had the 80s, in 2020, now that it's 2020, we're going to have the 90s come back. So I feel like turtlenecks are going to come back in trend. Not that I'm like super worried about trends or super interested in trends. And the main reason I'm buying this was because I'm like, look, I love crew neck shirts, but you cannot wear crew neck shirts every season. You got to change it up with long sleeves. You got to change, well, sorry, I mean crew neck short sleeve shirts. You can wear crew neck long sleeve shirts, but I need to change it up a little bit for the different seasons. And I felt like turtlenecks will actually really suit my aesthetic quite well. But that is the grey one. As I showcased on the back, there are no graphics. There's nothing like that. It's just a very simple sweater. I do really like the color and the material. It is very soft, but I feel like this will definitely still keep me warm. It is actually more like a shirt than a sweater. So even though on the UNIQLO website it says that this piece is a long sleeve sweater, it is so thin, it is so fine that I would almost call it a shirt. I wouldn't even really call it a sweater there. But there we go. That is the long sleeve turtleneck sweater, fine merino wool, in the grey in an extra large. We'll move on over now and have a look how it looks in the black. Okay guys, so there we go. This is the black in the extra large. It instantly makes me think I look like Steve Jobs. All I need is the blue jeans and the New Balances, and then I'm done. I'm literally there. But I really like this color. This is definitely more versatile than gray, even though the gray is incredibly versatile as a color. Black is obviously like easily the most versatile color to wear. I'm probably going to aim to wear this with darker outwear, maybe bright outwear as well, primarily black outwear. I really like it because it's just so minimal. It doesn't have any branding on it. I mean, there are some brands that do their brand, like for an example, A-League Studios does turtlenecks, and they have like A-League Studios branding on the actual turtleneck part. That's okay, but I feel like this UNIQLO one is basic. good quality enough that I feel like it just hits all those marks. I don't need some bougie branded one or some high-end brand doing one. I feel like the UNIQLO one is basic and simple enough for me to actually do it there. This is how it looks on the back. There you go. Super thin. I think I'm actually just gonna wear these like shirts. I don't think I'm gonna wear shirt under these. I think I'm literally just gonna wear them as is. But that is the black one in the extra large, which means we only have one more color to move on to that I picked up. That isn't the, just to speak on that quite quickly, that isn't the only color that is available though. If you go to UNIQLO's website, there are a variety of different other colors, but these were the 3 colors that appealed to me the most. But that is the black one there. And move on to the navy in a 2XL, see how the 2XL fits and how the fit changes. I feel like it's gonna be just slightly longer, maybe slightly wider, but let's dive into it and have a look how the 2XL in the navy fit. Now, I don't know if you can notice it straight away, but this is the 2XL in the dark navy. On the actual website, the color is just labeled as navy, but I mean, looking at the model, looking at it on me, it is very dark. So if someone saw me wearing the black one day and then the next day saw me wearing the navy and was able to point out the difference, I would be very impressed that they were able to pick up on that color. Instantly, I noticed the fit difference from the extra large to the 2XL. I have more room around the stomach. As you can see, there is more room around the sides. I've also noticed around the arms, I have a lot more room, and the sleeves do come down a little bit lower on my arms, actually straight up to where my cuff is there. So I mean, the fit lengthwise hasn't increased too much, but I definitely noticed in the 2XL a width increase. See it here, you can see it there. So I mean, maybe if you're like me, you're tall but your figure isn't completely ripped, the 2XL might actually be a better looking fit for you. I would love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are, guys. Do you like the XL or this 2XL on me more? I personally think the XL is probably a better look, but I'm gonna rock both either way. Yeah, no, this is really solid. I would barely even call, like, is this navy? Was UNIQLO right in calling this navy? It must be like the slightest tint of blue added to the dye mix to call it navy, because this looks so much like black, but whatever. That is the 2XL in the navy there. So that is all 3 colors unboxed, guys, and showcased. I showcased to you what the gray in an extra large looks like, the black in an extra large looks like on someone that's 6'5" and 100 kilos, and obviously now the 2XL in the navy. I'd love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are on which color is your favorite out of the 3 that I picked up. I'm definitely going to be wearing these more in the winter season and when it gets a little colder. And now, just as a quick thing, I reckon I'm just going to style maybe the gray and the black and showcase to you guys how I would really wear it when it hits that winter season. So let's dive into that first. I'll showcase to you how I would wear the gray one once it gets colder. Alright guys, gals, and whoever's watching, this is probably how I would go about styling the grey once it hits that winter season. I'd probably change the pants up to probably from jeans to like suit pants or something like that. Something that's a little bit more flowier, something that isn't as tight. But the color scheme is probably what I'd be going for. I might switch out the pants to something a little bit lighter as well. Something like, I don't know, maybe like a brown or an earthier toned pants. But the top half is exactly how I would do it. I would get this nice, very, it's very like a field green colored, is it a khaki green? I don't know. It's definitely not something like a military green or something dark like that. It's a very light trench coat, but I would wear it with a light turtleneck. I mean, that's the style that I'm really going for. Something like this. I think it would just work out really well for the winter season or when it gets a little colder. But this is definitely how I'm going to be styling the grey one in particular. Just a trench coat like this, potentially maybe a pea coat. So a pea coat is essentially a trench coat, cuts down at around the waist area, so maybe something like that. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. This is exactly how I imagined when I was buying this and how it would turn out. So I'm really happy with this. This is exactly what I wanted. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, guys. Maybe you'd style it differently. Let me know what pieces you would put with this grey turtleneck sweater here. But that's how I'm gonna do it when it gets a little bit colder. We'll move on over now. There is a lot more versatility and a lot more freedom now with the black one. So let's head on over and start styling the black turtleneck and see how that goes. Now for the black one, I'm wearing something a little bit unconventional. I've decided to go with a nice little bit of an outwear piece that ends at the waist. I've gone with the Thrasher eye-dye varsity jacket that I also unboxed on the channel, which should be linked in the description section below if you guys want to check that out being unboxed. Yes, so I'm probably going to be wearing this black one with most likely leather jackets, motorcycle leather jackets, you know, the ones that are styled slightly differently from conventional leather jackets, pieces like that. I think it really works well with jackets. I mean, it's going to work really well with like trench coats, pea coats and stuff like that. But this is probably how I'm going to wear it. Or I might just wear it as a standalone piece. I might just go full Steve Jobs and wear it with like light blue jeans and some New Balances as well. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to see when it gets to the winter time. But that is that one styled. That's how I would wear the black, guys. Yeah, let me know which one out of all the three colors is your favorite and how you would wear the black one as well. Let me know down in that comment section below. And that's it, guys. That is all three of the colors unboxed that I picked up. That is the gray in the extra large, the black in the extra large, and the navy in a 2XL. The colors are definitely going to be a lot more noticeable when you're out in the sun, which I do not want to be wearing these pieces, because these pieces, even though, as I said, they are very, very thin, the merino wool, man, that's gonna keep you warm. I was like, even just wearing that varsity jacket there with this black piece, I started feeling the heat. I mean, it is also summer, but I could also, yeah, just feel myself getting warmer and warmer wearing that. So yeah, definitely they work really well as standalone pieces to wear in like spring and autumn. And I feel like in winter, when you wear them with outwear pieces, it's just going to work really, really well, and you can have a really, really solid piece to wear. I would honestly wear them like shirts. I wouldn't wear them like sweaters, so I wouldn't wear a shirt or any kind of undergarment and then this piece over the top of it. I would wear this straight to your skin, just because, I mean, it's warm enough to wear by itself in just a mild kind of day where it's spring or autumn, and then if you wear it with an outwear piece, it's going to be warm enough for those cold winter days. I really do feel that way. And if, you know, I mean, if it gets too cold where you live in winter, just keep layering, more and more layers. But yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'll constantly wear it with the A-League Studios necklace on the outside of it, but we're gonna have to see. I'm kind of getting a, you know, like a rock with a fanny pack type of vibe, like a real 90s vibe. I don't know if that's the kind of vibe that I wanted to go with, but that's it there, guys. That's all the pieces unboxed. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on the UNIQLO fine merino turtleneck long sleeve sweater. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on it down in that comment section below. And of course, guys, if you guys want me to keep doing more unboxing videos showcasing all the stuff that I'm picking up, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to the channel, as we are also trying to aim for a new milestone before the end of January of 2,820 subscribers. Hopefully with your continuous support, guys, we can reach that milestone. You tell two mates, they tell two mates. We can definitely hit that milestone before the end of January, but subscribe today so we can definitely hit it. Alright, well, that's everything to be said about them, guys. That is the UNIQLO extra fine merino wool turtleneck long sleeve sweaters unboxed on the channel. So until the next unboxing video, until the next UNIQLO video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.